Well, it's great to be out here. I'm at the Jacksonville Orthopaedic Insitute with Dr. Mark Gould. Always great to see you here. And we're not showing the big models of the feet and the ankles. You help so many people, but this is a story we need to tell. All right, we're talking about the Women's Board of Wolfson Children's Hospital today.
All right, great to see you, Mike. Thanks for the opportunity to share with your viewers this wonderful philanthropy that since 1973 has raised over $34 million for Wolfson Children's Hospital and really helped Wolfson's Children's Hospital become an internationally known regional center of excellence for pediatric care.
And it started right here, so you got to be proud of that. It's quite a story, not your typical one. Tell us about it.
Yeah, back in 1972, my wife's aunt was pregnant with twins. The babies came early, and unfortunately at the time, Wolfson didn't have the equipment to care for one premature infant, let alone two. So Annie was transported in the family car down to Gainesville. Unfortunately, Abby didn't survive. And at the time, my wife's grandmother, Ellen McGee Cavert, vowed that no other family would ever have to experience such loss due to a lack of equipment. And she worked with Dr. Hayes and 41 founding members and created the Women's Board. And as I said, over the years, it's grown to over 400 members and has just been such a great impact on the community.
Wow, such an impact. And you know, the Women's Board supports over a half dozen projects at Wolfson Children's Hospital, and you've got to be proud of that.
Sure, and the current project since 2018, the Women's Board committed to a $4 million goal for a premier NICU, a neonatal intensive care unit, and through the generosity of the community, this is moving along. And these units don't just care for our most vulnerable patients, but they really pick up these families and surround them with the love and care and compassion to get them through a true time of crisis in their lives.
And you've seen that firsthand. And you mentioned $4 million. That goes a long way, but that $4 million becomes $10 million thanks to the Baptist Health Foundation matching program.
That's right.
So you got to be proud of that. So Florida Forum, that's why we're here today as well. Tell us more about what that does for this.
Sure. So the Florida Forum is one of the two main fundraisers the Women's Board does each year. Since 1992, the Florida Forum has brought international speakers, you know, monarchs, entertainers, pundits, business heavyweights, heads of state, and it's a great entertainment educational event. This year's Florida Forum is a bit poignant, being that Granny Cavert passed away August 4th at 101 years of age. Amazing. But her legacy lives on, and the Women's Board is just so honored this year to bring, beginning on November 17th, Charlie Bolden.
All right.
Anyone who's familiar with the space program will know him. And then January 22nd will be Terry Bradshaw. My three teenage boys are really looking forward to that.
Oh, yes.
And then it'll wrap up on February 16th with Tim McGraw.
Oh, boy, our daughters. They got the boots out already.
Yep, you got it.
All right, so tell us, Charles Bolden, you know, I got goosebumps already, the astronaut. Tell us more about our speaker.
Sure. So Major General Charlie Bolden, not just a Naval Academy graduate, not just a Marine Corps general officer, not just a naval aviator, but 4 missions to space. As the NASA administrator, he really shepherded us into this next chapter in exploration of the universe, the Mars mission. He's a true American hero. He's so dedicated to bringing along and nurturing the next generation of Americans and great achievements, and it's just going to be so much fun to be on, such an honor to be on the stage with him. And
you, the monitor, yeah, you've got to be proud of that. I can see your commitment and passion for this.
Well, as a retired Navy captain, a physician, this is my family. These are the people I care for. I'm always proud of them, and getting to visit with them is wonderful. As an orthopedic surgeon, I get patients all the time now as adults who are treated through Wolfson's, and so I see the impact that that wonderful hospital makes. And then when you're in a family with such phenomenal women, between Granny Cavert and my wife and her cousins and her aunts and my mother-in-law, you know, when the Women's Board asks me to do something, there's only one answer. So
that's right. Yes, for sure. I can tell you're so proud. And Granny, I know, is smiling right now. Thank you so much.
It's so great to see you. Thanks.
All right. And of course, for another look at this segment, head to firstcoastliving.net later today.